Welcome back, everyone. Ronan here. And since XCOM 2 will be out, I believe tomorrow, I probably won't be coming back to this game for a little while. I don't know how long. So just in case, I wanted to release a guide on classes and potential builds and what my thoughts were on the builds. So I'm going to do it all as a one video. Then I'll split it per class and put it into a playlist. So here goes. View soldier. There's 8 classes we're going to cover. The infantry. You start with light 'em up. Basically, it's bullet storm. I think it is, or bullet swarm. If you don't move, you can shoot twice. So basically, my infantry are turrets. You move them somewhere that's actually pretty good cover, then you just start shooting twice every turn that you can. They are so powerful. They are probably the highest DPS class you're gonna get on single target characters. It's pretty insane. So there's again multiple ways to play this, but executioner is really nice because you won't be moving and you get those enemies that are low health. This is pretty good because they'll get that extra chance to hit. And even then, at this level, she has 95 aim. That is pretty good. That's comparable to a sniper. Covering fire, good if you're planning on doing overwatches. Overwatch is not that good. You could still get it if those few times you go into Overwatch. I mean, with your aim, it's still pretty good. And if somebody decides to take an action other than movement, you'll still shoot at them. So it could be useful. Steadfast, unless you're building a psionic unit with this, I don't really recommend it. There's other ways to make sure you don't panic when somebody gets hit, and the higher your will is, then it won't be a factor later on. Between these two, I think would be it, unless you're planning a psionic unit. Will to survive. Damage reduction is nice. Myself, I try to play with heavy or lighter armors. Those lighter armors actually make it so I don't get hit. I'd rather not get hit than reduce the damage that I do get hit by. That's just my point of view on that. Opportunist, if you're doing a lot of Overwatch, but I don't recommend it. Aggression, really nice. That aggression, that 30% chance to crit, and with later abilities, that is a lot of damage. I highly recommend aggression, especially since you can hit twice. That's a lot of chance to crit, and that's what these guys rely on, in my opinion, the way I play them. Ranger, the +1 damage is really nice, especially when you start critting. I think crit will do like double the damage, but it starts compounding the more damage you do with this. So it's pretty good, and if you run out of bullets, you can use your pistol, and that is also a nice way to do this. In one of my videos, I actually hit the basic pistol. I hit for 14 with the basic pistol on a crit. That is insane. Like, that's higher than most other characters hit with anything, even with like higher level gears than what she was using. Just a basic pistol. Suppression, you have other classes to do that with. Don't bother using suppression. You're gonna run out of bullets so fast with your infantry. Like, you could take a shot and then suppress. That's 3 bullets per turn. You can only do 1 turn, then you have to reload. Unless you're using high cap mags, ammo conservation. Same time, you can do it twice. But that's a lot of wasted damage. Deadeye, sure, if you're shooting at a lot of flying units, but the damage here is pretty nice. And the fact you can use your pistol at longer ranges. No, I did get tactical senses, but that's because they are generally up front. They're generally near enemies. So the fact that they're going to be shot at, it's one of the factors I used. I also use lock and load, and that is also nice. So it'd be kind of a toss-up. This is kind of an early build. I think I started getting lock and load with some of my infantry because you could shoot and then you waste all your bullets. The next turn, you're like, crap, I have to reload. Well, you could reload and still keep shooting. So it is really nice. And you get an extra bullet per mag. If you're not too worried about getting hit, like now I have other classes that are forward from my infantry, like my scouts and the assault. So I would actually probably go for lock and load. Now you have sharpshooter, bonus aim, and bonus crit. That is also nice if you're not worried about that extra 1 bullet or reloading. If you're good at managing your ammo, or you're not too worried about getting hit. Sharpshooter is another good one. This is not a toss-up, but extra aim. If you're shooting a lot at people in high cover, and I do this with my infantry because they have such good aim, I mean it could be useful there. +2 aim permanent bonus, nice. So it's kind of a toss-up here, depending on what your play style is. I would go for this one maybe for extra damage, and then this one for taking those shots. Actually, extra damage too, the crit chance all the time. And here it doesn't tell you your crit chance. It's kind of a shame. It tells you your damage reduction though. Bring him on an assault, amazing. If you crit, you do 6 more damage, insane. And then because it's a crit, it's even more than 6. Amazing. And on these guys, because they shoot twice every turn, you can start doing some crazy damage. Like you hit for 20, 26. Like it's high damage. You can take out a sectopod, or well, they have hardened though, or in a mechtoid. If you get lucky and you have enough a chance to crit, you can crit those for like massive damage. Now it's not reliable, but often enough when you're flanking something, you're gonna crit it with this class. It's amazing. Sentinel, it gives you 2 reaction shots during Overwatch. I don't Overwatch with these guys. I try to kill stuff before I have to Overwatch with these. So this would only be useful when you're trying to find the enemy out. Resilience, immunity to crit. Sure, could be nice, but I'd rather not get hit at all. That's just how I play. Maybe if I played Iron Man, but even then, I'd probably go with Ring. I picked extra conditioning for the extra aim, will, and mobility. I found that these guys wore heavy armor and heavy gear, so the extra mobility was nice. Vital point targeting is even more damage, so this is also really nice. On one of my infantry soldiers, I actually picked rapid fire. I don't recommend it with the main weapon. You waste too much ammo and you get the penalty. But yes, you could do a lot of damage because essentially you can shoot. I don't think you can shoot it first, so you'd have to do a normal attack. Yeah, standard shot, and then use this one. So basically, you use 3 bullets on that turn, which yes, you can do more damage. The instance that it was really nice is I used it on a pistol. I fired my last shot with light 'em up. I was like, crap, I still need to shoot. Went to my pistol, used this, and this is where I got my like 14 or 15 damage crit with a pistol, a basic pistol. So I could see the appeal with this because you can kind of save ammo. Take 1 shot, switch, go rapid fire. You are going to lose out on some aim penalty, but if you're in melee range and you're like, what do I do? This is pretty amazing. It would save up a lot of ammo. So if I gave her a really good pistol with this, it would actually boost her DPS by a lot. Now, once you reach that point where you're out of bullets in both guns, then you have to take 2 turns to reload, or maybe 1 if you have lock and load. That'd be something to think about. Typically, I give them heavy armor. I can see this being a toss-up, but situational. If you have Ranger, this could actually boost your DPS by quite a bit. I'll have to test that out a bit still. Basically, you get 3 hits per turn. Not bad. So that is it for the infantry. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I try to upload tips, tricks, guides, try to improve your gaming experience. We're trying to build a community together to actually share all those tips and tricks together and build that community together to maybe one day help those developers that aren't trying to gouge us with first day DLC and they want more money out of us, pay to win, and all that stuff. We want gaming companies to actually care about the games and not just trying to make a quick buck and gouge us with their prices. Have a great night, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.